Hey everyone, this is Bill, Victor Echo 7, Alpha Juliet Kilo, and I am about to do a Parks on the Air activation. I am again at Bamberton Provincial Park on the southern end of Vancouver Island, right along the Pacific Ocean, and it is a beautiful spring day in British Columbia. It's the second half of March 2024, but the weather today is great. It's probably about 20 degrees Celsius out, which is I think around 70 Fahrenheit. So it feels like a summer day. And for this activation, we're going to do, or the plan is anyways, I'm going to start off on Morse code. And I am a Morse code newbie. This would only be, I believe, my sixth activation on Parks on the Air using Morse code. So if you're new to Morse code and you're looking to learn, this would be a really good video, I think, for practice. I'm going to add subtitles for all the Morse code. So it's a good way to practice and see what a typical Morse code Parks on the Air activation would look like. And then we'll see how things go. From there, I may do some FT8, may do some voice, but kind of just playing it by ear, but at least I know I'm starting off with Morse code. So the setup today, the radio is the Yaesu FT891, which I typically use for my activations. And for the battery, we have a 10 amp hour lithium battery using the CW Morse keyer, which is the only keyer I use and I have used. I haven't used anything else, so I don't really have anything to compare it to, but for me, it works really well. And then for antenna setup, I have a 17-foot whip spiked into the ground. It's almost fully extended. I think I collapsed one section of it. And then for radials, thanks to my new buddy Amrit, I've got the suggestion to add some more radials. So I have two, and this is probably impossible to see in the video, but there's two green radials coming off. And I put together another radial system there with 4 wires coming off. So there's in total 6 radials coming off of there. And the SWR is great. It's basically 1-to-1. I don't think I can get much better than that. And the scenery is nice too. It's a great day. So we're looking approximately southeastern, I think it is, across the ocean there. And just over there is the Saanich Peninsula. So we'll see what we do today. If you're new to the channel, and this will be a long form video, so please use the chapters below I've added. I'll add chapters for probably every QSO, and if you're just interested in, if we end up doing FT8, you can scrabble along and find that chapter. But we're definitely going to start with Morse code. So I'm tuned into 20 meters. Here's someone there, so see if we can find another frequency. I've set up an activation on the POTA site. So if we start calling CQ, that should just auto spot us, but I'm never sure how. The last 2 times I've done that, it hasn't shown up, but I don't know if I'm just not patient enough. And the park reference I'm at is CA0702, Bamberton Provincial Park. I'm just going to call out QRL on here. Oh, and I got to set the break in first. Someone 14048, and it's 3:55 p.m. And what's the date today? March something. March 19th, 2024. Okay, I hear someone there, so I'm going to move along. All right, 46. Let's listen for a bit here. So the goal today is just for me to get some CW practice. I'm pretty sure I'll have no problem getting the 10 contacts, but my primary goal is just to get Morse code practice. I've been having a lot of fun practicing hunting POTA from home and doing these activations. I also do a lot of practice with Morse Code Ninja. but I don't think anything beats really getting on the air. It's also a lot more fun than practicing with a map. Calling QRL, seeing if the frequency is clear. And I've set up my macros on the radio as well. So the A button will call CQ POTA for me, and then the C button will end the queue. So it'll say 7.3 in my call sign, just to give me some breathing room in case I need it. Don't hear anybody here, and I'm using 20 watts. We'll see how it goes with 20 watts, and if I need to, I can bump it up, but I think that should be sufficient. Okay, I'm going to call CQ. I think it takes about 3 times calling CQ for the reverse beacon network to pick you up. So we'll see what happens. Just got the phone on my other hand just to see if I can see myself being spotted. Nothing yet. But I did just get my ham alert for my own call sign, so the beacon has picked us up. So I'm hoping we get picked up on the spots. Nothing yet on the spotting page. I'm trying to resist manually adding a spot because I want to make sure that I've done this correctly and have the auto spot working. I'm not sure if you can see, but on the meter, the SWR meter is not even registering, so this antenna is tuned quite nicely. Nothing yet on the POTA site. I think the way it works is you add an activation, you put the park and start and end time, and if it hears you calling CQ on the reverse beacon network, then it'll add a spot for you. I don't see anything yet. Okay, I'm going to try one more time, and if we're not spotted after this, I'll just manually add it. Yeah, nothing there. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Or maybe I'm just not being patient enough. I'm not sure. Okay, we are spotted for sure now. Okay, there's K2U. K2UPD. Okay. Kentucky, there's one contact. K2UPD. I think it was KK7LX something. U. almost forgot what L was. Arizona. Okay, there's KI something. Oh. Okay, KC. I got a bit of a pileup, and I've never had a CW pileup before. Okay. Was it? Okay. There's a few stations on top of each other there. I think it was LKLP. Okay, got it that time. KC8HCF. Never had a pileup in CW before, so that's a first. Colorado, I think it was. So that's number 3 in about 10 minutes. I thought it was KI something, maybe not. KI0ER. You heard an A station in there? Okay, I think it was AE7BM. Oh. Wow, there's a lot of stations in there. I think I heard a V. Oh my goodness. Okay, VE3, I think. No. There's a V. LDT, I think it was. Okay, I think that's VE3 LDT in Ontario. There's a W in there. Okay. Okay, that was W4FOA in Georgia, I believe. So we're at 7 contacts. This is going pretty well. And I'm not used to having multiple stations call on me, so apologies to all the hunters out there. WM60. California. There's a weak station in there. I think it was W. Maybe not. I'll just call CQ then. Okay, so this is going pretty well. We've been activating for about 20 minutes and we're at 8 contacts. So we may have some time for some FT8, but we're just going to see how it goes here. I'm having some fun on CW. No one there. I thought I heard a W before. KE7F. That's a strong signal. In Oregon. There's a family down the beach here barbecuing and it smells really good. Just need one more contact. So I think this may have been this is the best CW activation I've had so far in terms of getting contacts quickly and consistently. Okay, it was N6. Pin 6 TMP. Another strong signal. I'm gonna guess California. No, Indiana, I think it was. Oh no, it's California. Always get California strong up here. N for RKK. Colorado. That's 11 contacts, so we're good. We got the park activated, but I'm gonna keep going until I don't want to go no more. Or until the contacts dry up, then maybe we'll try some FT8. So I think it took about 23 minutes, 24 minutes, maybe 25 to get 10 contacts, which is pretty fast for, in my experience. Mess up the call sign there. There was a V something. The V's always throw me off, even though I am a V. GRG, I think it is. Ontario. VE3GRG. I think I may have had a contact with them last activation. There's NZ. There's another station. I wasn't calling them. Their signal sounds so nice. So I thought I heard another station on top of that NZ station. And then NZ station, I'm fairly confident I had a QSO with last time because their signal is very distinct sounding. It sounds very nice. Okay, that's fast. KJ7 something. X? Don't know what this is at the end. I don't catch every single character that comes through. And that was one misconception I had when I was learning, is I thought you had to hear everything. I hear maybe 60%. A couple of stations there. I heard a W. Is it W8? Okay. WJ8Y. Oh boy, there's a few stations there. I heard a W in there. Throw a W out there. Okay, W8R. Oh my goodness. Didn't hear anything there. Okay, KN7. No. Okay. Is there a KN7? Maybe not. Okay. My head is getting a bit fried there with all the call signs coming in at once. It was KN6OMN. I think I made a mistake in our earlier call sign. I heard a WA. Jeez. Okay. California. Okay, I think after the next lull period, I'm going to end it because I'm starting to feel brain fried. Oh boy. I heard an N. Okay, NN3E. Not sure if you can see, but there's a huge boat just went by. W1. SAV. California again. I think I heard a K. Can't believe I have a pile up. A4ARK? That was a bit faint to hear, but I'm giving everybody 5 NN. If you watch my previous videos, I'm not ready for that next step of calculating the RSD and trying to send it. Okay, I think it was KK4. KK4 BMB. Is that it? I think I heard a K1 in there. Maybe not. K1? K1XK. Oh. The good thing about having a pilot is I don't feel so bad about sending all the question marks. Look at NE2. NE2B. New York. Okay. I might go QRT. I'm actually going to send QRT because there might be people waiting there. Okay, that was great. So we're at about It's about 4:48. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20 contacts or so. I wish I could have kept going because that was a lot of fun, but my brain is absolutely fried after that. And I was starting to lose grasp on reality. But that was great. I would say that's my most successful CW activation so far. So I think with that, I'm going to call it a day. I was going to do a little bit of FT8, but I think I'll leave that for another time. I don't want to jinx this good activation so far. So if you're still watching at this point, thank you very much. A bit of a wider shot of the park here. I can adjust the bit blown out there with this camera. But that was a great activation. Lots of California. One that was New York. Didn't have to send too many question marks, and a pileup, which is a first for me on CW. So overall, very successful, and I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you on the next activation. This is Bill, Victor Echo 7, Alpha Juliet Kilo 73.